Alright, in today's episode, we explore this fact that my father said I'm stingy. You're listening to
Jom Sembang, Malaysia.
So right, my father always say not always say lah, recently he says that I'm stingy. In the case that, for example, if I bring my brother out and then my brother come home, then she's like, yeah, you got Gina, you won't spend money on lah. She's stingy, And then my defense is I'm thrifty. Okay, so today let's chat about this stingy, thrifty perception when it comes to spending money.
Okay.
Especially with the economy being a bit upside down now or uncertain. Things are a bit, So let me explain what happened, okay? So when I go out with my brother is like, buy this lah. And I'm the one who like, wait, buy for what one? Like
You're talking about shopping lah.
Shopping lah. Like maybe you go to a DIY shop. This thing looks cool, let's buy.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, you buy for what?
Yeah.
Do you use it? If you don't use it, where do you put it? Where do you keep it? And then I will ask him, really, you want to spend this money on this? Or you try to spend it somewhere else? And then he will end up go home. Maybe
Never
didn't buy lah.
Okay.
Yeah, on that good occasion that is window shopping lah.
Good.
Okay. So, of course, there's occasion that I really bring him out to find something.
Yeah.
Like he wants a specific weight lifting thing for his exercise. Then we go and specifically look for it. Yeah. So, when I go home, my dad will say, yeah lah, you go out with Gina, you won't buy anything, it's stingy lah.
Okay.
So, my question is, how do you decide whether you're stingy or thrifty?
Okay, but backtrack, right? Whether he buy or he doesn't buy.
Nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the fact that I'm thrifty for him.
Because you're the advisor or the co-shopper actually makes a big difference. Okay, sorry, what's the question again? How do you decide whether you're
stingy or thrifty?
I don't think anybody would admit that they're stingy. Correct or not? I think only other people will say that other people are stingy. You wouldn't say that you're stingy and
I don't know. I might say that. So for example, I don't go eat in a cafe because if I order a cake and a coffee and whatever not, it's about 50 ringgit for my meal. I might be too stingy to spend on that.
Oh.
Okay. But I think thrifty is something like, okay, I can get this for 50 ringgit, but I can get this for 45. I might get a 45 ringgit one, even though I need to walk 200 meters further.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is my discussion lah.
Okay.
But because the fact that my family is always a very generous family. So for my dad to say, hey, you're stingy, makes me sit down and think, am I being too calculative with the way I spend money or am I just being thrifty?
Wait, so there is also a difference between generous and spendthrift.
Okay.
Right, which is the opposite of stingy and, what was it? Thrifty. Okay, but let's answer the first question first.
All right.
I would say I'm thrifty. I think I'm very thrifty in a sense that I would compare if I was... Don't laugh at me, but yeah.
She laughing already. I haven't even do anything.
If I was going to buy a pack of Milo, I would actually compare whether the 1 kg one or the 2 kg one was actually cheaper in terms of
grams.
Per grams.
But I think everyone does that.
No?
Some
people will
my
just
aunt
like...
used to do that. We buy tissue toilet roll. Gina, this brand is 20 rolls times how much? This brand is 1 ply, but it's this price. Can you go times and see it's cheaper? Then I'm like,
I feel
why
so good
so
now.
stressed? Why? Just buy the toilet roll lah.
I
Don't
won't
like you
count
cannot
per
afford
ply
it.
lah. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I would. I don't know.
Let me bring you to the house later to try.
But I would not thrift to the point of buying a substandard product. So if I'm talking about toilet paper, right, you don't want something that is forever like tearing in your hand before you can actually use it, right?
Correct.
So if I go McDonald's,
Okay.
I would actually check if, let's say, I buy an a la carte and I change it to a value meal. I don't know whether everybody knows this, right? But some things when you add become value meal, you tambah RM3.
Okay.
Ada yang tambah lebih, ada yang tambah kurang.
Okay.
So I think it's their way of marketing and how they sell things. So if I was going to eat, say, I was going to eat this and my mom was going to eat this, I would actually calculate which one is... because we share the value meal, we don't buy 2 value meals, right? We have 1 a la carte because cannot go inside the stomach lah. Not because thrifty, but I would actually calculate which is the more tambah and get the lesser, the more economical one.
Basically, don't queue behind her when she's at McDonald's.
Which is why I really like having the app or having the price ahead of me. So I actually get stressed, right? When you're driving in and you can't see the prices until you reach there. Then I'll be like, yeah, because I count my money that way.
Okay. Maybe come back, we will discuss, or whether we will find out whether Juwita download apps just because they get discounts.
This episode is brought to you by CMate Communications. They do design, they do copywriting, and they do all sorts of creative content. So if you like what you're hearing on Jom Sembang Malaysia, if you like the artwork, do reach out to them, CMate Communications on Facebook.
So, the last time, right, we were visiting this coffee place quite often, right? And then there's this advertisement that says that if you download the app, you get a free drink or something like that. And then Juwita said, let's download the app. And I'm like, just buy the coffee lah. Why download app so mafan?
Hey, if I go to get buy one free one, even if it's for the first time, and I possibly might come back again, then yes, I would download the app. Or even if, okay lah, there's the possibility of coming back that if it's pretty high, for example, if it was this place that we always go to before coming to recording, then yes, I would download the app, because if I'm going to pay $14 for a cup or something, at least I ada something that give back to me. And then one day I come on the 10th day, I can get the free one. Okay lah, maybe the 100th time. Like so that day I was counting, what 300 times means? The 1 year I check in, and then I can get maybe something, you know. Yeah, I would. I suppose it's the throwback to those days when people collect vouchers to go and buy stuff. But vouchers never ever worked for me. You know, people give you voucher like, you know, you keep it.
Oh, you don't feel stressed that you need to go buy it?
No, because yeah, I wouldn't go to a place to get something just because there's a discount on it. I wouldn't.
Okay.
But
my
if I was
parents
gonna-
totally would, because it's cheap, whether they need it or not. It's really not the point.
Wow. I think we talked about this before. It's like, wow, this one nice to buy, pretty while on sale, but after I put it in my house, it's going to take up space. Or if I throw it, it's going to... We had this conversation, right, about environment. Yeah, so a lot of things go between my ears and my eyes before I make a decision to buy lah. So I go bookshop. Remember when we went to book fair, I think I came out with maybe 3 books.
Yeah, don't ask me how many I came out with.
Yeah. And I have friends who will purposely feel like it's... actually not my friends, even my family. When I buy something, right, they feel like they achieve a victory because they helped you to buy something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very hard. Ju doesn't spend money easily, which is good. Good detour. I wanted to move the conversation to a little bit more of what's happening now, which is we all shop online. You see something, you just buy.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, most people does lah. Okay. People like me sometimes do lah.
Quite often.
So how can I be stingy, right?
No, stingy also means you don't spend on other people one, but you can spend on yourself sometime.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's not what my dad meant, because my whole family
yeah.
always buy things and give people. We are very generous spirit kind of family, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's always easy to buy something for someone than for yourself. For me, at least lah. I find it easier for me to buy a smart watch for my friend than buy for myself. You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
That is true. I shall vouch for that.
Yeah, so for me, I'm just looking at how online shopping have changed the way we spend money. Because, okay, this is the thing. Like, I find that after pandemic, when I want to buy something, I go to the shop, I cannot find it.
Oh, yeah?
It feels like all the shop is no longer a neat shop. Clothes don't sell clothes only, clothes sell 101 thing. Or like the pharmacy don't sell this only, the pharmacy sell 101 thing. So I find that it's very hard to find things now. So I end up buying things online because it's definitely foundable.
Yes.
Okay. But having said that, there's also sometimes I also find things that I might not need or think I need or didn't know I need. And then I spend on it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm also questioning how I'm spending money lah.
Oh.
So do you fall into that kind of trap?
No.
This girl.
I mean, yes, I am shopping online more now, but only when I actually need something before I actually press add to cart. No. I have a lot of things in my cart before I check out.
So it's not just me lah who have a lot of things in my cart lah. And then Shopee has this, you cannot have more than 200 items on your cart.
Oh my gosh, I've never reached that before.
Yeah, that's why I see how much I reach.
20 at max. And then it's there so long, right? And then after it's like, no longer available. Do you still want to keep it in your cart?
Sounds like you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think stinginess also have to do with, let me give you a scenario.
Okay.
Last time my dad used to help out in a pie shop, okay?
Pie? Like
Like
apple
make pie,
mushroom pie? Okay.
Correct, mushroom pie. So the owner was, my dad would drive to the nearest giant to buy carrots.
Ah, okay.
Maybe it's, I don't remember the price.
I
Maybe
can
it's
see where this is
1
going.
ringgit per kg.
Okay.
And then the owner said, no, you must go to Jasco,
Yeah,
let's say, okay? Which is maybe 5 km further.
Yeah.
Because the carrot is 20 cents cheaper per kg.
Okay.
And then my dad said, buy from here lah, very fast, near and easy. Just go, need to pay parking, blah, blah, blah. But for 20 cents cheaper. And I asking, are you buying 100 kg? No, I'm buying 3 kg.
Okay.
So my question is, do you go to the extent to do that?
Depends.
Okay, do you go to the extent to go Speed 99 to buy 100 plus or buy 100 plus at 7-Eleven just because it's next door?
I will go to Speed Mart. Okay, so I say depends. Depending lah. Okay. If I had to go to Speed Mart anyway, then I would not buy it now. I would wait until I go. Unless it's urgent, which just happened a few days ago. But yeah, for me, it's a big difference. Buying from 7-Eleven is like...
But it's a few
It's like-
cents.
I don't know.
You
It
take
feels like you're buying
petrol
at
and
premium
everything.
price,
Okay.
compared to that one.
So is that stingy?
Actually, sometimes it can be silly
Okay.
because in driving there, you already spend on your petrol. You already go 1-2 rounds because cannot find parking. And then you wait, then the engine on, then you're also burning fuel there. And then the stress of cannot find parking. And then like, never mind lah, go home lah. And then actually it's like, I drive all the way here already, want to go home, that kind of thing. So it's silly lah. I would say it's silly.
Okay. Not stingy, but
Not
silly.
yes. But sometimes I'm like, okay lah, never mind lah, just take an extra on the way home since we're already here. Instead of pusing sini, I pusing sana lah. Sikit lagi jauh lah, but not like a major detour. But sometimes when I'm already in a supermarket and it's like, marginally more expensive, I'll just buy there lah. It's just, I don't know, I've got this thing about not buying from 7-Eleven.
Okay. Thank God
Or
we're not
petrol
sponsored by 7-Eleven.
Or a petrol kiosk for that matter. It just feels like it's purposely paying more money for it.
Okay.
For
Let me,
things.
I'm just going to end the episode with a quick question.
Yes.
5 questions. You
Wow.
just answer without thinking.
Oh, this one rapid rapid fire.
Like rapid fire like that. So that,
Oh, no.
just a reflection of
I'm nervous.
how we spend money.
Nervous.
All right. How much is the bare maximum you'll spend on latte?
14-20, I think.
Okay.
But no, preferably 8 to 10.
Okay, how much would you spend on a nasi lemak bungkus? Plain one, no rendang, nothing. Just normal nasi lemak bungkus.
3.
Okay, how much would you spend on a pair of jeans?
Oh, 200.
Okay, not too bad. I shoot you 3 questions. You want to shoot me any question? No, don't shoot. Okay, that's the end of the episode. So let us know how's your spending power like. How do you spend your money wisely or not wisely, or thrifty, stingy, or sillily? And we get back to you in the next episode.
Ta.
Jom Sembang Malaysia is hosted by 2 Malaysians who are passionate about Malaysian stuff.
Stay tuned every week for a brand new Sembang session with Cerita Suito and Gina Yap Layung.
Today's episode is recorded at Studio 2105.
Remember to click like and subscribe for the brand new episode next week.